July 4th, 1954, J.C. Horton and his wife were out for a drink while their daughter, Chere Horton, was playing outside with her brother in the parking lot. Around 40 minutes later, when the parents came back, their daughter was nowhere to be found. Her disappearance had set in motion a 100-man search party. Around 1 hour later, the search party came around a parked car near a gravel pit. On the parked car door, the underwear of what seemed to belong to a little girl was hanging from the door. Then, a man appeared from what seemed to be the gravel pit. He was shirtless, covered in blood, and had scratch marks all over his body. The man, Jimmy and Shaver, a drill instructor for the Lackland U.S. Air Force Base, was found in some sort of trance-like state. When the group approached him, they found the body of the little girl inside the gravel pit. She was dead and had been raped. When Airman Shaver was questioned on the spot, he said he couldn't remember anything of what happened that night. During his trial, Jimmy and Shaver signed a statement taking full responsibility over what happened that night and clearing his friend who was out drinking with them a few hours ago that night. He was convicted of the crime, but he got a retrial for an unfair ruling on his birthday, and as a gift from the judge, he was sent to death by an electric chair. Now, it will be easy to see why Airmen Jimmy and Shaver would be guilty of the murder of the little girl, but this time, upon further inspection, new theories, or as I like to call them, possible explanations, start to emerge. Back in 1953, during the Korean War, captured United States soldiers were being released back, but some soldiers could not adjust back to the way of American life, and sometimes they would recite communist propaganda, being so afraid that the Russians had developed some type of mind control techniques. The US Army and the CIA each started their own research and programs. MK Ultra was a program created by the Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA. It wasn't one big program, but instead many others led by different branches, and oftentimes these branches would conduct experiments about the mind in institutions such as prison, hospitals, and army, and even sometimes colleges. While it is a proven fact that the CIA is conducting experiments at this time, it only would have been the second year of research by the time of the murder of Chere Horton. It's highly unlikely that's why the reason Airman Shaver committed the crime. But it is important to say, for the past few months before the death of Chere Horton, Airman and Shaver was seeking medical attention at his Air Force base, and will likely be at the same time that the CIA was conducting experiments on soldiers, and maybe the death of Chere Horton was some type of experiment to see if humans can kill on command without a memory of what or when it happened.